Leroy Charles Hoddap. Leroy Charles Hoddap, 11 November 1923 – 26 May 2006, distinguished himself as a Methodist pastor, district superintendent, annual conference official, and bishop of the United Methodist Church (UMC), who was elected in 1976. Birth and family. Bishop Hoddap was born in Seymour, Indiana, to Lyndon Charles and Mary Marguerite Miller Hoddap. Leroy Hoddap married Polly Ann Morton in June 1947. They have 2 daughters. Education. Leroy earned his Bachelor of Arts degree from the University of Evansville 1944 and his Bachelor of Divinity degree from Drew Theological Seminary 1947. Bishop Hoddap also received several honorary doctorates. Ordained ministry. Leroy was ordained deacon in 1945 by Bishop Titus Lowe, joining the Indiana Annual Conference of the Methodist Church. Bishop Lowe ordained him elder the summer of 1947. Reverend Hoddap served pastoral appointments at the Orleans, Indiana Methodist Church, the Heath Memorial and Meridian Street Methodist Churches in Indianapolis, Indiana, and the First Methodist Church in Bloomington, Indiana. Between 1965 and 1970, Reverend Hoddap served as the superintendent of the Bloomington District 1965-67, the Indianapolis West District 1967-68, and the Indianapolis Northeast District 1968-70. He then became director of the Conference Council of Ministries of the South Indiana Annual Conference of the Church. Reverend Hoddap was a delegate to the North Central Jurisdictional Conference of the Methodist/United Methodist Church 1964-76 and to the General Conference of the same 1968-76. He held responsible positions in conference agencies, including chairperson of the Conference Board of Ordained Ministry. He was also a member of the Commission to study the superintendency during the 1972-76 quadrennium. Episcopal ministry. Leroy Hoddap was elected bishop by the 1976 North Central Jurisdictional Conference. He was assigned to the Illinois Episcopal Area Central and South Illinois Annual Conferences, where he served 1976-1984. He then became bishop of the Indiana Episcopal Area North and South Indiana Annual Conferences, where he served until his retirement in 1992. During his tenure as an active bishop, Hoddap served as president of the General Board of Church and Society of the UMC, based in Washington, D.C., and later as the president of the General Board of Global Ministries, based in New York City. The Hoddaps retired to Evansville, Indiana, where they lived for several years before moving to the Franklin United Methodist Community Home in Franklin, Indiana. Hoddap served as a trial officer, i.e., judged in church trials involving sexual misconduct. He presided over a famous trial involving then-pastor Jimmy Creech, who was eventually stripped of his clergy credentials for performing a same-gender union service, a violation of church law. Death and funeral. Bishop Hoddap died at Methodist Hospital in Indianapolis, aged 82. He was survived by his wife and 2 daughters. Episcopal remembrance. Bishop Hoddap has been described as a steady, consistent, and faithful leader for the Church. Then current Bishop of the Indiana Episcopal Area, Michael J. Conner, when he received word of Hoddap's death, said,